Welcome everyone. Today marks the debut of the first actual video of the Seer channel. Today's video is about jobs. Don't get scared. I know it's a trigger word for some, but at this point, I kinda don't blame them, but not in the way you might think. You see, in the year of 2026, where the economy's already bad, prices have been going up and gas is now $5 a gallon, which is just ridiculous now. Anyways, that's not the point of this video. The point is, I have a story for you all. I have worked at this Subway before. It was a small building connected to other small buildings like a GameStop, a salon, internet service place, etc. I have a lot of stories about this specific Subway, but this one takes the cake by far. Anyways, I worked there for 8 months with me and my brother. We were literally the best employees there. I'm not even trying to boast. We literally would work 4 early morning shifts in a row from Monday to Thursday. The customers genuinely liked us and thought that we even owned the building. Anyways, after 8 months, we arrived to November. You know, when the leaves are falling, the air has a nice crisp smell to it, and Thanksgiving's on the way. Now, in our household, personally, we usually go all out for Thanksgiving. But I'm getting off track here. Literally 3 days into November, and after we did our 4-day shift, the weekend rolls around. Now, the weekend is important because he usually posts the schedule on the weekend. So, after my 4-day shift, I'm not worrying about work at all. I'm just trying to chill, play my game, play Stardew Valley. You know how it is. Just trying to chill. Now, Saturday rolls around. Now, he didn't post the schedule. So, I'm not really confused about it. I mean, he has 2 kids. So, usually he'd be late to it, on Sunday or even late Saturday. So, I wait for the next day. The next day rolls around. Still no schedule. Now, I was a bit confused. He really usually didn't post the schedule this late. There was one instance where he posted it on the early morning of Monday, but I digress. Monday rolls around, still no schedule. So I got confused and I decided to text him directly about the pending schedule. And you know what he tells me? He says that another Subway recently closed in the area and that his dad was making changes to the place. Some of the employees from the now closed Subway were being migrated to our Subway, and we had a week off until until the changes were finalized. Now, me being me, and already tired of my 4-day shifts, of course I was happy. Who wants to work? I mean, that's what I thought to myself. What a sweet summer child I was. Because when the week was over, he didn't follow up. Another week goes by, he still didn't follow up. So I looked in our app. The app that shows all of our employees, it showed the name of all of our employees, and I decided to click my name, and it says error. Now, when it says error, it typically means that you no longer work for that restaurant anymore. Why do I know this? Is because that he usually hired and fired a lot of people, and when I didn't see them there anymore, then I would check their name on the schedule app, and it says error. Just to confirm, the app wasn't bugging out. I clicked on another employee's name and they didn't have that error. So I didn't think much of it because I was going to find another job anyways. And yeah, 6 months later, I'm still unemployed. I literally had 12 interviews with different places and nobody hired me. And speaking of interviews, I had an interview with Tim Hortons, and the hiring manager literally said, yes, I want to hire you, and that she would call me on the following Wednesday. I was so happy because I thought that I would easily find another job after that hell Subway was. And I wouldn't have to worry about anything, so I just told my family about it. The Wednesday comes through, nobody calls. Thursday comes through, still nobody calls. So I decided to call them back on the Friday, and the manager, not the hiring manager, but it was the assistant manager, and she picks up. I asked him about the job, and I wouldn't say she was being rude to me. It sounds like she was just fed up. But she said something like, you're not supposed to be calling us this early, and that she was busy and that she'll have to call back next week. Now, I'm confused about Tim Hortons. I don't know what you guys do down there, but I don't think at any given point it should take them a week to respond to a potential candidate. All you're doing is making coffee and baking, right? Of course, with the other tasks of the manager, but even then, I don't think that should take a week long. And you know what makes me mad? Some members in my family have the audacity to say that I'm lazy, I'm not looking for jobs, and kids these days don't want to work. Do you know how infuriating that is when I have applied to 30 plus places and still can't land a job? I actually got so mad, I started to cry. And with this economy and how it is in 2026, it makes me feel like I'll never get a job again. It's like you have to have like 5 degrees to even land a job. Anyways, thank you for listening to my rant. Be sure to subscribe and like the video, and comment down below your own job situations if you have any. Some of you might be too young for them. Until then, don't lose signal. I am watching.